Sev Omnis, and in this the second part of the analysis of the previous level. It is the explain for the deepest Roblox iceberg. Let's go! Hats that make sound. In short, there are 4 hats in Roblox that make sounds. Namely, Bright Eyes Witch's Brew Hat, Teleman's Chicken Suit, Bright Eyes Bloxy Cola Hat, and Transient Harmonica. Roblox Creeps. Creeps is a Roblox game that is similar to FNF. In this game, 1 to 4 players on a server find themselves in a house and have to survive for 5 nights, starting from 0 o'clock to 6 o'clock in game time, escaping from monsters that are trying to catch them in the house. To try to survive, you need to develop a strategy and distribute tasks among yourself. Xonnek. Xonnek, to known on YouTube as Xonnek, was a notorious Mexican YouTuber on Roblox. His reputation was built around clickbait content, exploits, and harassing other YouTubers who criticized him. His channel had 3,860,000 subscribers. He was also a former video star who made videos of games, especially Arsenal, using exploits. In June 2017, Xonnek took Hospital Roleplay 3.0 from Newshesha23 and adapted it for himself. His version of the game received over 3 million views, almost half of the total views of the original game. This caused a lot of controversy around Xonnek. In August 2018, Xonnek was caught stealing video ideas and sketches from other YouTubers. This prompted several Roblox YouTubers to post videos exposing his actions. In response, Xonnek asked his fans to mass dislike their videos in a now-deleted video titled Never Criticize Xonnek. Translation: in 2021 to 2022, Xonnek was criticized for creating clickbait videos, including promises of free Robux, as well as for using explicit or otherwise NSFW content in his sketches. He was also criticized for promoting websites with free Robux, which is a violation of Roblox's terms of service. Xonnek became a video star on an unknown date in 2022. He joined Xonnek2 and Xonnek_22. Both accounts were removed from video star status on April 9, 2022. Xonnek2 was banned on September 6, 2018 for violating the Roblox Community Guidelines. Translation: this was likely due to his use of exploits. Shortly after, Xonnek pretended nothing had happened and continued playing Roblox on an alternate account called Xonnek_22. He was unbanned in December 2021 for unknown reasons. Xonnek2 was banned a second time on April 9, 2022 and removed from the Video Star group. His alternate account Xonnek_22 was also banned and removed from Video Stars on the same day. The reasons are unknown. It is speculated that the reason was public outrage over his participation in the Video Star group, his clickbait videos, advertising free Robux sites, and the use of exploits in his videos. John Robert Smith, better known online as John Roblox and Delives, formerly Swager21, is an American YouTuber and game developer best known for his Roblox videos. He mostly makes gameplay videos with commentary that are advertiser-friendly, but at times very loud. Nevertheless, his laugh became a meme, although he was simply reacting to a situation he was in. DevHunts. DevHunts in Roblox generally refers to events or challenges that involve developers creating and showcasing games or experiences. It's often a play on words related to egg hunts or treasure hunts, but with an emphasis on developer development. Here's what it typically entails. Developer-made quests. Individual developers or communities on Roblox also create their own treasure hunt games. Roblox provides a scavenger hunt developer module that creators can use to easily implement token collection, region-based discovery, and ongoing player progression in their games. This allows developers to create immersive experiences where players explore and find hidden items or areas. Contests and developer jams. In addition to the official The Hunt events, Roblox fosters a strong developer community through various contests and game jams. These events challenge developers to create games based on specific themes or criteria in a limited time, showcasing their creativity and technical skills. If you're interested in participating in a dev hunt or similar event, you'll typically find information about Roblox Developer Forum. This is the main hub for Roblox developers, where official announcements about events, challenges, and new features are often posted. Official Roblox social media channels. Stay up to date on Twitter, YouTube, and other platforms where Roblox announces important events. Communities and Discord servers. Many independent developer communities on Roblox organize their own challenges and events. Essentially, a DevHunts is a focus on creativity and collaboration among developers within the Roblox ecosystem, often in the form of discovery-based challenges or larger community events. January 1st, 2023 rumor. There is no widely known or confirmed specific rumor related to January 1st, 2023 in the context of Roblox. However, there may have been local or niche rumors that were not widely publicized. Roblox support notes that rumors of closures, hacks, or specific accounts are common but often false. Roblox Advent Calendar. This is the same Advent Calendar, but it has a Roblox theme. You can see all the possible reviews from past years. Roblox Egg Hunt 2022 x RoPro. To put it bluntly, this is a Roblox collaboration and its expansion in the spring of 2022. This is where you need to understand that there were additional Easter eggs. FNF Lawsuit. It's all pretty banal because there's a fairly well-known copy of FNF on Roblox. At the same time, it's pretty similar to the original version. Because of this, the developers of the original Funkin' Friday filed a lawsuit. Honkey Mask. The Honkey Mask is a limited edition face accessory that was released on the Roblox Marketplace on October 28, 2008. It was part of the spooky gift of Halloween. Promotion, which could be purchased for 250 Robux. Unexpectedly, the item went on sale for 40,000 tickets upon release. But only 18 copies were sold before it was removed from sale on November 1, 2008. It became limited edition around October 20, 2009. As of October 13, 2024, this item has been favorited 61,200 times. Old Roblox Revivals. If it's too short, then here's a straight talk about old launchers for Roblox. Roblox on the PlayStation. From the official information on the Roblox blog, you can understand that it is supported on PlayStation 4 and 5. RoPro.com. Obviously, this link is not to the real Roblox website. Transparent Torso Scam. Here is the Transparent Torso Scam, all because it doesn't look typical in Roblox. That's why they do scams, so you understand what I mean? JJSpoit. Here is the Transparent Torso Scam, all because it doesn't look typical in Roblox. That's why they do scams, so you understand what I mean? Functionality. JJSpoit provides scripting capabilities within the Roblox client, allowing users to modify the game's behavior and gain unfair advantages. Developers. It is often associated with WeirDevs, a website that distributes various game hacking tools. Availability. JJSpoit is available on various platforms, including PC, Mac, iOS, Android, and Xbox One, although its effectiveness and security may vary. Risks and safety. Terms of service violation. Using JJSpoit or any other exploit on Roblox is a direct violation of the Roblox Terms of Service. This can lead to severe consequences, including permanent account deletion and loss of progress. Security concerns. While its creators claim that it is 100% safe, many users and security experts advise caution. Downloading exploits from third-party sources carries a significant risk of malware, including Trojans, adware, and other viruses. They can damage your computer, steal personal information, or compromise your system's security. Some users have reported issues such as BSOD blue screen of death after using such tools. False positives. Some antivirus software may detect JJSpoit as a threat, which the creators may attribute to false positives. However, given the nature of the software, it is wise to remain skeptical. Exploits versus viruses. Exploits themselves are not always viruses, but their code can be used to deliver malware. Additionally, some websites distributing these tools may include bloatware that hides malware. In summary, while Exploit offers ways to exploit Roblox, it carries significant risks to your account and computer security. Using such tools is strongly discouraged due to the potential for account termination and malware infection. Uuhhh.wav. Uuhhh.wav is an obby-based game with a funny storyline. Each world has a special boss that you have to defeat at the end to be able to move on. Another interesting thing is that the game is filled with internet culture, references, and memes. Divine Sister. Divine Sister is a group owned by Valindra, known for being the largest LGBTQ+ community on Roblox. The group owns the games Pride Isle Sanatorium and Les Beyond East. In 2020, Divine Sister faced significant criticism from the Roblox commentary community and other popular commentary channels for the various graphic and inappropriate content featured in their games at the time, which featured depictions of cannibalism and intense graphic content, as well as displaying various occult symbolism. Their projects featured a lot of other inappropriate content. Many Roblox commenters were shocked that such dark content was depicted and referenced on a platform like Roblox, and it didn't help that the group positioned themselves as being aimed at young children while also hosting such disturbing content in their projects. Their Discord server and YouTube content, however, show that the group is disturbing and strange. These servers discussed various topics such as the occult, gay conversion therapy, and various objectionable topics that would be banned if expressed on Roblox. One of their projects, Pride Isle, eventually got into trouble with Roblox moderation due to several complaints about Pride, resulting in Divine having to rework his projects, removing disturbing and graphic elements from his projects. As a result, their projects remained available and are public to this day. However, due to this small episode regarding their projects, their group would become known as the Roblox Cannibal Cult. Energycell. Energycell was the first user to join Group Victoria. He is also the founder of the website and the game itself. He is not often seen in the games, but can be seen from time to time on the forums. His sister Lisk, on the other hand, is more often on the forums than in the game. She mainly programs the site and uploads hats along with Energycell. He eventually closed Group Victoria and reopened it as Kubash, changing his name from Energycell to Ixion. Xeclipse. Xeclipse is apparently a Roblox nickname for a developer or user who is involved in the platform's developer community. According to search results, Xeclipse demonstrates searching for game thumbnail reviews. The user was looking for advice on the design of a game thumbnail, specifically the dropper. GUI design work. Looking for someone to retexture and design the source GUI, indicating involvement in game development. Discussion participation. The nickname appears in discussions on the Roblox developer forum, including topics such as the terms of service twos and changes to the game's top panel. Scripting involvement. A script snippet mentioning X_Eclipse using the task store to suggest work on saving game data. Account forgotten. Forgotten account becomes active 2 years after the account is deleted in accordance with the right to be forgotten request. The former username reappears on the sign-up page. Similar to account deleted ident, forgotten account ident cannot be loaded into the user's API, but it can be loaded into the friend's API. Game copying. Experience copying, also known as place copying or experience theft, is the act of duplicating someone else's place, experience, or group without credit or acknowledgement, notice to the original creator. Experience copying can also mean stealing the idea or concept of a particular experience and adding it to your own. Users copy places to gain traffic or to manipulate new users into believing that they are the original owner. Trends like Squid Game, Gary's Mod Nextbots, and Obbies with free Robux teams. Any game with open, unblocked copy privileges, example, Red Dull Engine. Roblox Troll Reviews. Trolls are often criticized for their demeaning behavior towards others. They often do not take the situation seriously, even if said situation occurs in a fight or war game and poses a danger to the trolls' avatars and their victims. These trolls are also complained about for their annoyance at being called odors, even though the people they target are often not actually online stalkers. Another common criticism of trolls is that some of them deliberately violate the Roblox community guidelines, often attempting to bypass explicit or offensive messages by bypassing the chat filter or using assets such as clothing and audio of a similar nature to annoy or harass other users. As previously stated, some trolls have been known to target individuals based on characteristics such as gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, religion, etc. Trolls are also commonly seen as a problem in cafe games. Because of this, many cafes have banned trolling. Trolls can often be found in games with a high number of odors, in games that do not have a strong chat filter, or in games with a clothing editor. Here are some examples. Smurfing is the act of an experienced player creating an alternate account in order to trick players into believing they are new players. They usually join more competitive or PvP-oriented games. These include FPS games like Arsenal and Phantom Forces, or OBBS like Tower of Hell. Sometimes players may think they are hackers. Trolling has been quite common on Roblox since the platform's inception, but there are many YouTubers who have popularized it. One notable example is Cowcommonmanthing, also known as GreenalGoKits123 on YouTube. There are also trolls who do pranks on Roblox. In principle, there are quite a few videos that are publicly available. Rusty Bucket Bay. This tune is known as the main theme from Dynablock's Roblox 2004, so Roblox never had its own song. In fact, it's music from the game Banjo-Kazooie, and I think there was a level called Rusty Bucket Bay that was accompanied by this tune. The first Roblox song was created in 2006 and was called The Great Strategy. Anyway, like and subscribe for more videos like this. Okay, I'm kidding about the ending. It's coming later. To be honest, it's more of a soundtrack than a game. RobloxForum.com. This is the forum where people discuss Roblox. It still exists and is still working. Group Wall Advertisement. This is about advertising various existing groups, which can be seen on the Roblox website. In-game Roblox Recorder. This is an internal function that you can find near the settings. Basically, there you can choose a couple of options, record a video or take a screenshot. What you recorded or took will be stored on your device and displayed under those buttons. Offsale Heads. On Roblox, several classic avatar heads have been removed from sale over the years, largely due to the platform's shift to dynamic, animated heads. This transition has sparked debate in the community, especially among users who prefer traditional static head styles. Many of the original heads introduced between 2008 and 2009 were removed from sale on January 16, 2017. Notable examples include Barrel, Perfection, Hex, Raxbox, Eraser Head, Cylinder Madness, Roller, Flat Top, Cool Stuff, Fat Head. These heads were popular with users due to their unique shapes and styles. Their removal was met with disappointment, as many felt it limited the customization options for avatars. The community has been vocal about wanting to keep or restore access to classic heads. Discussions on platforms such as Reddit and the Roblox Developer Forum highlight user preferences for static heads and concerns about the limitations imposed by dynamic-only options. Some users have suggested the ability to switch between dynamic and static versions of heads, which would allow for increased customization and user choice. While Roblox has been listening to feedback, it is unclear if and when such features will be implemented. For those looking for alternatives to the discontinued heads, the Roblox community has created and shared their own designs that mimic classic styles. In addition, The platform offers comprehensive catalogs of available faces and heads, including availability and pricing information. While the future of classic heads on Roblox remains uncertain, community engagement and feedback continue to play a critical role in shaping the platform's avatar customization options. Minigames. Minigames are a type of game on Roblox where players compete against each other in a series of short, miniature games. Minigames typically involve racing, fighting, or surviving over a short period of time. Dr. Smyth Face. Dr. Smyth Face is a face that was released on the Roblox Marketplace on April 1, 2012. It is currently unavailable for purchase. It is known for being uploaded as the C face during the April 2012 giveaway. As of March 13, 2025, it has been voted favored for 1,000 to 100 times. UGC Stupid. UGC Stupid is a 2018 macro reaction that depicts the big head character from the 2006 multiplayer video game Roblox with a speech bubble that incorrectly spelled UGC Stupid instead of the correct "Are you stupid?" This indicates that someone has shown misunderstanding or foolishness in a given situation. This meme is the direct opposite of the clever girl-centric rage comics, which demonstrates intelligence. Due to the absurd nature of the misquote, it became popular and later spread to various websites. The earliest known use of the meme was posted by Redditor LeftBrain on June 19, 2018, on the English subreddit. The post has received over 9,800 upvotes, 96% support, and 140 comments in 6 months. A post on the same day on our Go committee has received over 6,800 upvotes in 6 months. Less than 2 weeks later, Imgur user Zachary is bad at life shared a variation of the meme, which depicted a reaction to the "he is speaking the language of God's" meme. The post received over 2,500 views. A few weeks later, on July 11th, Tumblr user Tomordachifrisk shared the image. The post received over 82,000 likes in less than 2 years. The meme continued to be used for the next year. On September 28, 2019, Redditor Thakamo6 shared the image as a reaction to the caption "Gigantic golden asteroid could make everyone on Earth a billionaire." The post received over 11,000 upvotes, 99% support, and 115 comments in less than 6 months. On December 19th, Redditor Kimmick shared a version with the caption "When your mom says you got a cold because you play too much video games." The post garnered over 31,000 likes, 95% support, and 90 comments in less than 3 months. Yes, that's a short summary of this meme. Gears downfall. The decline of Gears on Roblox is not a single event, but a gradual decline in their relevance and functionality. Here are the main reasons that contributed to their obsolescence. Less control for developers. In the early days of Roblox, Gears were a big part of the platform, allowing players to bring items they owned into different games. However, this meant that developers had less control over the gameplay experience. If a game allowed Gears, it could be ruined by overused or inappropriate items. The shift to in-game tools Game Pass. As Roblox matured and developers gained more tools and scripting capabilities, they began to create their own custom tools and in-game items. This allowed for more balanced gameplay, unique mechanics, and a direct revenue stream through Game Pass's items that could be purchased in-game that they could sell on their specific projects. It was more profitable for developers and offered a better user experience to create their own items. Technical issues and incompatibilities, broken functionality. Many older Gears stopped working correctly due to the Roblox engine update. Features such as load library were removed, which broke scripts in many older Gears. This resulted in Gears appearing in the game, but they were unresponsive or buggy, for example, stuck in the ground, disappearing. Outdated scripting. Many older Gears had scripts that were outdated and incompatible with new Roblox features and physics updates. R15 avatar support. The introduction of R15 particle avatars caused compatibility issues for many older Gear designed for R6 particle avatars, often resulting in clunky visuals or broken functionality. Changing gaming landscape. The emergence of niche games. Roblox has moved from primarily social party games and brick battle to a variety of genres, many of which are highly specialized and require specific control tools. Universal gear often does not fit into these new game designs. Emphasis on unique experiences. Modern Roblox games emphasize unique and customizable experiences. Players are less interested in bringing generic catalog items to a game that is highly customizable. Pay-to-win concerns. Allowing players to bring in powerful gear they purchased with Robux could create pay-to-win scenarios in competitive games that developers were keen to avoid. Shift to user-generated content. Roblox is increasingly focusing on empowering users to create their own content, including avatar accessories and tools. This is shifting the focus away from the centralized catalog of gear maintained by Roblox itself. Essentially, the decline of Roblox gear is a testament to the evolution of the platform. As Roblox has become more complex, offering developers greater creative freedom and monetization opportunities, the concept of universal gears being introduced into games has become less practical and desirable for both developers and players. Roblox Over 69. Roblox Over 69 was a British Roblox YouTuber who created videos featuring Roblox stories made in Roblox Studio, Roblox animations, and Roblox gameplay. He gained notoriety for being clickbait and untruthful in his videos, often lying about hacks, glitches in popular Roblox games. His animations and stories are completely comedic, leaving thousands of former viewers nostalgic and coming back to his new videos. He has shown his face several times before in videos. He is an African-American male with long, curly black hair and dark brown eyes. His most recent channel is Cute Noob and has 139K subscribers. Keith Lusas. Keith W. Lucas, known by his Roblox mononym and nickname Keith, is the 7th user to join Roblox, having done so on July 20, 2004. His account ID was later changed to 22. He is a former administrator who joined the team in March 2008 as a product manager. He later served as Vice President of Engineering and Operations from July 2009 to August 2014. Then as Director of Product from September 2014 to September 2017, and finally as CTO from September 2017 to December 2017. He left Roblox to become a technical consultant and startup investor, as well as an author. For his contributions to the company, he received his own Roblox toy. Keith is mostly inactive on the site itself, with his profile stating that he hasn't been online since 2006, a total of 18 years. However, according to Roblox endpoints, he was last online on December 14, 2018. He doesn't delete anything on request and was previously an aeronautical and astronautical engineer before joining Roblox. Toothy Deer? Toothy Deer is a killer that originated from a Roblox user since 2011. Toothy Deer wears Vanwood antlers and even pants that are discontinued, and also has a toothy grin on his face. He can almost act like an Easter zombie. He has some sounds from the old days of Roblox and can also sometimes have an attack style like other killers. He acts mostly differently than other killers, having new animations. Roblox's TikTok, YouTube Shorts account. I definitely don't need to explain that there are YouTubers and TikTokers who make content on Roblox. Also, let's not forget that there is a TikTok account and a YouTube channel for Roblox itself. Memorial places. Here we are talking about cemeteries in Roblox. For example, for players, pets of Roblox users, and so on and so forth. Such places were created as a tribute to the memory of the subjects. Yes, this is a rather sad fact about places in Roblox. Swan Location. Swan Location, formerly Racknet, is a game where players spawn in a huge area with spawn points of varying heights and colors. It is bounded by stone walls. If you fall off the spawn points, the game will crash the Roblox client. About this experience itself. When you spawn in the game, the first thing you should notice is a field of colorful spawn points around you. They may seem like regular spawn points of different colors, but they actually do something and are important in the game. Some spawn points, mostly brightly colored, rise when you step on them. But there are dark spawn points, usually gray or black, which, on the contrary, fall when you step on them. And when you fall, you lose the game and the client crashes. Avoid dim spawn points, such as white or black, and only step on colorful spawn points. However, dim spawn points are not the only thing you should avoid in this game. There is one and only enemy named the Guardian who is always prowling around the map. The Guardian is attracted to the sound that is played when the spawn point rises or falls. Its main goal is to kill you at any time, regardless of the circumstances, and essentially make the game more difficult on its own. When a Guardian is near you, it usually makes a sound. You can tell how close it is by how loud it sounds. And in addition, the Guardian can also pass through every object it encounters. It is impossible to escape from a Guardian if it finds you. The only way to avoid a Guardian is to hide in lower spawn points or walk along the wall. The goal of the game is to kill the Guardian. To do this, you need to find a special spawn point. When you step on it, you will receive a weapon, a rainbow cylinder with the inscription of the spawn point. Contrary to popular belief, the weapon is always in the same place. You can use the elevation of the nearby corner to determine if you are near it. The elevation of the first spawn points in the lower right corner can be used to detect if you are close to the weapon or not. The problem starts when you get the tool, because at this point you have to act quickly because the Guardian will rush towards the spawn point. Hide away from it. Near one of the corners of the map, you can find a bunch of spawn points grouped together to create a plateau. The plateau in the Swan Location area is used to defeat the Guardian and complete the game. You must bring the weapon to the top of the plateau, avoiding the end saturation spawn points, and place the tool in the glowing cube lying on top of it. The guard will rush to the plateau, then stop and start glowing. After a short period of time, you will receive a badge, and the screen will turn white, then crash. I warn you in advance, there is a version by MUGN, and there is also one with a similar name, but the developer is the ultimate SpongeBob. Roblox Plus. Roblox Plus is an extension for the Roblox website. It allows you to add links to any player and allows you to view inventory, items, and so on. Premium Pre-2021. In 2021, Roblox introduced a premium subscription, which gave users monthly Robux payments, access to a trading feature, and other benefits. The premium options and their monthly Robux payments were as follows: 450 Robux for $4.99, 1,000 Robux for $9.99, and 2,200 Robux for $19.99. Roblox Xbox theme song. Basically, it's a cheerful melody lasting 3 minutes and 7 seconds. It may sound pretty corny, but it's called the main menu theme. Tinfoil Bot. Tinfoil Bot is a former, fairly well-known Roblox YouTuber from 2011 who has around 17K subscribers. Tin was quite well known for his satirical videos and sketches. One of his most famous videos is a music video called Report Report Delete, alternatively Report 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 Delete, which can be viewed here. He left Roblox sometime in July 2018, stating in his fan group that he was forever deprived of entertainment. Tinfoil Bot has been confirmed to be a Roblox user JJSpoit. On September 14, 2023, Tinfoil Bot made a statement in his group Tinfoil Bot Fan Club Association, stating that he was getting ungrounded in December, that he was using his laptop in secret, and that there were hackers out to steal his limiteds. Tinfoil Bot is known to mostly look after himself, but there are people on the platform he considers very close friends, such as Delicious Bakedy aka DVP, and he has also been confirmed to be a huge fan of Albert Stuff, stating, "Thank you, Albert Stuff. When I eventually report every Roblox user on the site, I am going to spare you." Mr. Beast's Roblox account. MrBeast has various connections to Roblox. He has his own Roblox account and has also recruited other creators, such as Creecraft, to create Roblox accounts for him. MoBeast's official Roblox account is associated with his brand and is used in various videos showcasing various aspects of Roblox. Additionally, Creecraft created a Roblox account for MoBeast, and they have collaborated on Roblox videos featuring MoBeast playing various games and participating in various events. There are also other Roblox creators who create content around MoBeast's presence on the platform. UGC Purge of 2022. It refers to a period in which Roblox took significant action to remove user-generated items from its marketplace. This included temporarily removing the UGC category itself and removing a large number of items for copyright and other policy violations. Death penalty. In principle, this game is just like a roller coaster. All because there is a roulette wheel on which there is an option for nicknames of all players. There must be more than 18 people in order for the game to start. At the end, you can get 250 coins. The main thing here is not to swear loudly. By the way, the full version will be released tomorrow. I will leave a link to the video in the description. There are quite scary and bloody moments. Therefore, those who are under 16 years old, use your discretion. Utah Teapot. The Teapot series consists of various teapot hats or teapot-themed items that are posted on the marketplace. Most of them are repainted versions of the Utah Teapot. The community became widely known for the March 18th incident, when a rumor spread that John Bill was planning to hack Roblox. This rumor was spread by Roblox YouTubers. Xonnek was also known for adding blocked accounts to his friends. He was banned in mid-2017. Notable nicknames: I_Wanticos. After the March 18th incident, the community created Greg, which was a stolen account and later sold to user V3Million. These were the tactics that Xonnek used to steal Robux. It is alleged that the March 18th and 24th incidents were fabricated scandals to get people to give Xonnek Robux. The community page was deleted, but a YouTuber named Poke restored it. There is a record proving the community's innocence. It says that the account owner used a bug that allowed him to add any player, even those who were blocked from Roblox, as a friend. He also created many items for Robux to get rich, but in the end, he was banned. Roblox on a smart fridge. Yes, there are enthusiasts who have run Roblox on a refrigerator with a touchscreen. You can find videos showing this. From what I understand, this is not a montage. New gear test. This place, created by Roblox administrator Sadeth, is the only known place on Roblox where you can exceed the 700 maximum visitors. With a server size of 123,456,789, only Roblox employees can set the server size above 700. See? This is the face that was added during the April Fool's Day prank in 2012. It is only available at Stickmaster Luke. It costs 100 Robux. Other users who try to purchase this item will see an error message. This item's properties have been changed from a cataloged item to a sticker of unknown date. As of July 2, 2024, it has been favorited over 17,709 times. It was added along with Kate and Honey Face. The second was added separately and renamed Woman Face. Grotesque UGC Items. It's a rabbit hole. If you have to search, you can find a lot of grotesque things. A famous example is Grotesque Steve, for those who know about Minecraft. Yes, I'm talking about this character. Usernames with non-English symbols. This is about display names in Japanese. Cancelled Dominuses. The Dominus is a cancelled head accessory that was planned for release in 2017. It has a dark blue hood with a black trim. 2 gold rings are attached to the 2 lower corners of the hat, visible from the front on the wearer's shoulders. Also, 4 silver feathers extend from each ring to the back. Error code 1001. Error code 1001 legend is an urban legend surrounding the 2006 massively multiplayer online game Roblox. In a post on the Roblox Rise of Nations wiki, a user complained about a pop-up window, but was unable to figure out what the error was. As of January 2022, error code 1001 has been changed to possible raid warning. In August 2023, TikToker Grody Neverdees to claim to have made a mock-up of error code 1001 and said it was removed in 2013. Error code 1001 still exists in one game in a poll. The first known instance of a post about the error was in January 2022 on the Roblox fandom page. Although, as can be seen from the comments on the post, users were not immediately convinced. But when a TikTok user named Grotesque to the account was deactivated during the investigation posted the error message in August 2022, it went viral. As the situation gained momentum, TikTok and Reddit began posting quite a few posts about the error, and several users created mock-ups of it. Some users also claimed that the error message existed until 2013 but has since been removed, but there is no confirmation of this. Censored UGC Vests. There are a number of things that were censored, all because some moments were quite out of line with Roblox's rules. Bible bots. I don't want to promote religion, but still, BibleBot is a non-profit, open-source project developed by Charisma Digital, a non-profit organization founded to serve Christians online. Work at a Krusty Krab. Work at the Krusty Krab was the predecessor to Work at a Pizza Place and was removed from the platform in early to mid-2008 due to copyright issues. It was replaced by futuristic Dogfight Uncopylocked, a sci-fi game by Dude One, much to the disappointment of many players who enjoyed this copy of Work at a Pizza Place. But now, a very similar version created by Dude One called Work at a Burger Place appears as an Easter egg in Work at a Pizza Place. It can be accessed through a secret entrance area that can only be found by a Work at a Pizza Place player if they know clues that can help them find it, such as pineapple under the sea or the location of work at a hamburger place. The game introduced 4 main jobs, each based on a character from the beloved SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon. Cashier Squidward reluctantly works as a cashier and takes orders, which surprises many players. Chef SpongeBob enthusiastically prepares burgers. Boss Mr. Krabs oversees operations as a stingy manager and can still be seen in the game if you're lucky. Dishwasher. All characters wash dishes, and sometimes Dude One does too. The game introduced 4 main jobs, each based on a character from the beloved SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon. Cashier Squidward reluctantly works as a cashier and takes orders, which surprises many players. The Krusty Krab is a fictional hamburger joint from the SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon, a beloved animated series that has aired since 1999. The game was banned for its direct use of original characters and themes from the show. KSI Bundle Glitch. KSI is a RTHRO set that was released on the Roblox Marketplace on August 9, 2021. It is part of the KSI launch party event. It can be purchased for a minimum of 425 Robux. The price is currently regulated by a dynamic floor. As of August 10, 2021, it has received 8,259 likes. Quit shirt. In Roblox, a quit shirt usually refers to a virtual garment that says quit or something similar. These t-shirts can have several meanings or contexts. Expression of annoyance or dissatisfaction. Some players may wear a quit t-shirt to express their frustration with a particular game, platform, or even life situations. This can be a way to show that they are fed up or are about to quit something. As a statement or trend, like any other piece of clothing, quit t-shirts can become a trend or statement within certain Roblox communities. Players may wear them ironically or as a form of self-expression. Related to developer departures, in some cases, a quit t-shirt may be worn by a developer who is stopping work on a game or leaving the Roblox platform for various reasons, such as new policies, fees, or personal decisions. There have been cases where Roblox updates or policies have caused clothing designers to feel discouraged and leave. It's worth noting that Roblox's terms of use and content policies can result in the removal of certain clothing items if they are deemed inappropriate or violate community standards. While a simple quid t-shirt is usually harmless, context or additional imagery can lead to its removal. Google inside of Roblox. Immersive and rewarded advertising. Google and Roblox are partnering to scale immersive advertising and rewarded video advertising within the Roblox platform. This means that advertisers can now buy ad inventory on Roblox through Google's advertising platforms Google Ad Manager and AdMob. These ads are designed to integrate naturally into the game environment, such as billboards in virtual cities or on-screen ads during virtual events. Rewarded advertising allows users to voluntarily watch short video ads up to 30 seconds in exchange for in-game rewards such as virtual currency or bonuses. The partnership aims to provide new revenue streams for Roblox creators and a way for brands to connect with Roblox's large, predominantly Gen Z audience. Measurement and analytics. To ensure brands can effectively measure their ad investments, Roblox is also working with measurement firms such as Nielsen, Cint, DoubleVerify, and Kantar. This allows advertisers using Google's media buying tools to track the success of their campaigns on Roblox. Monetization for creators. This collaboration expands revenue opportunities for Roblox creators, who can now incorporate these immersive ad formats into their experiences, leading to increased demand for their content and potentially deeper user engagement. Google Play Store. Roblox is available as an app on the Google Play Store, allowing Android users to download and play the game on their mobile devices. Community and search indirect. While not a direct Google search engine within Roblox, you can find official and community-created Google groups in Roblox Community Search. Additionally, users can use Google's external search with specific site commands, for example, keyword site:/RoBlox.com to search for content within the Roblox platform itself. As highlighted in some of the discussions on the developer forum about more efficient ways to find great Roblox content. Essentially, the Google inside Roblox you're probably referring to is a strategic advertising partnership that allows Google's advertising ecosystem to reach Roblox's massive user base, rather than a direct Google product built into the game world for general web browsing. Simulator. Simulator is an experience that has become famous for the following reasons. First, gameplay. The core gameplay typically involves collecting or eating feces, often depicted as colorful or themed objects to gain currency, increase size, or unlock new abilities. Players may also interact with other players in a comedic or competitive manner. Second, simulator genre. These games fall into the simulator genre on Roblox, which is known for its repetitive actions to obtain in-game resources, often with opportunities for upgrades, pets, and new areas to explore. Third, humor. The main appeal of these games often lies in their crude or absurd humor, which stems from the unusual and somewhat forbidden subject matter. Fourth, updates and evolution. Like many Roblox games, they frequently receive updates that introduce new feces, events, or features to keep players engaged. Fifth, monetization. As with most Roblox games, they often feature in-game purchases, Robux for boosts, exclusive items, or faster progression. This can sometimes lead to a pay-to-win feel, as noted in general discussions about Roblox simulation games. Go animate Roblox animations. Very briefly, this is one of the features that can be found in Roblox Studio. Xbox variants of Skeptic Face. Here's what's happening with Skeptic's face variants on Xbox. Xbox Faces. For a while, Roblox released several free avatar packs on Xbox and later made them available on all platforms. These packs often featured faces that were visually very similar, if not identical, to the Skeptic face. Faces like John Casey and Oakley are often mentioned as near-exact copies of the Skeptic face and were available for free through these Xbox packs. Initially, some of these Xbox faces forced you to use a specific skin color for your face, unlike the original Skeptic, which could be applied to any skin color. However, this distinction may have changed over time. Dynamic heads and classic faces. Roblox is moving to dynamic heads that support facial animation. This has led to some changes in how classic 2D faces are handled. There are discussions about replacing classic faces with dynamic versions. While the original skeptic face you have will not be removed, new versions or availability of similar faces may be limited. It's worth noting that if you received Xbox packs with similar faces, you likely still have them. In fact, while there is no direct Xbox version of the skeptic face that can be purchased separately, several free faces were introduced through Xbox avatar packs that were virtually indistinguishable from the classic skeptic face. This made the skeptic face effectively free for many players who purchased these packs. Batcap. Batcap is a hat that was released on the Roblox marketplace on October 29, 2010. It was available for 15 Robux before being discontinued on November 1, 2011, and was exclusive to Builders Club members. It had been purchased 12,538 times before being discontinued. As of October 6, 2019, it has been favorited 1,457 times. Melvin. Melvin is a famous myth known for his creepy story and connection to Roblox myths and custom. He was originally created by Tinfoilbit, but was popularized and turned into a story about a deceased Roblox user. Original story. Melvin's original story is quite simple. It is that a boy named Melvin died on February 11, 2008, and then he was reincarnated into a shaggy accessory using a transparent gray texture. This accessory was paranormal and could be found in the Roblox game, flying around, but not attacking the player. Kazdam's story. Legend has it that once a year, a random player is teleported to a dark place instead of the original game they asked to join. Inside this place, there will be a transparent ghost of Shaggy, who speaks and taunts the player. The player will be unable to exit the game, and after a short time, the game will freeze. After freezing, the user will have a transparent Shaggy named Melvin in their inventory. In 2007, a user named Melvin was a very popular guy. Many players knew his name and were friends with him. He died of cancer in 2008, and Roblox made a transparent ghost Shaggy in his honor. However, it was removed shortly after. No one knows exactly why Roblox removed this memorable hat, but it is believed that they found the idea of a ghost-themed hairstyle offensive. Rumor has it that Melvin was hungry for attention, and his ghost got angry, so he takes the life of another child every year. Despite what many say, Melvin was created in November 2013 by Tinfoilbit. There are no records of Melvin before 2013, and most of Melvin's early posts are attributed to Tinfoilbit. Tinfoilbit's video was created on November 17, 2013. Following this, on November 19th, the most popular version of Melvin's game was created by Maximum_ADHD, although the game is now private for unknown reasons. Later in 2014, Kazdam reworked Melvin's story into a more serious myth about a Roblox veteran who died and became a ghost haunting the platform. Kazdam also created his own Melvin game, which has received over 133,000 views since its creation. Since then, Melvin has remained popular with many revivals in the years since his creation. Legacy. Melvin is also important for being the inspiration for Smile, as stated by his creator Robloxicon 2. Melvin is a translucent shaggy hat that is said to emit smoke. It is currently not for sale. According to a 2014 story, Melvin allegedly committed acts of anger and psychopathic revenge against children. These behaviors may indicate that he has both hysterical personality disorder (HPD) due to the attention-seeking aspect and antisocial personality disorder (APD) due to causing children to disappear. Hey Sant. Santiago, known as Hey Sant or simply Sant, is a Peruvian YouTuber who creates videos about Roblox news, gameplay, and stories. He was born in Peru. He is best known for his excessive criticism of other YouTubers and the displeasure of others because he is said to use clickbait and stretching in his videos. On the other hand, there are people who see him as a good YouTuber who makes videos that are very well edited and with white humor. Many of his subscribers are children under the age of 10, since he makes children's content suitable for everyone. Sant has been criticized by most of his audience. One of the reasons is the use of clickbait and a lot of stretching so that people can watch longer and thus earn a little more money. Another reason is also for uploading fake stalker videos without saying that they are just for entertainment, thus making many people stop watching them due to deception. He has also been criticized for using game exploits aimed in shooters. Hacking Arsenal. On March 1, 2021, Roblox commentator YouTubers such as Rainster, Parlo, and Konikokaden exposed Sant for using aimbot software in the Roblox game Arsenal in a now-deleted video that was re-uploaded by other users here titled 32 Kills Me Judger Partida Con Sniper Roblox Arsenal, which had 3.5k likes and 13,000 dislikes before being deleted. He was also caught trying to hide evidence of his aimbot use by turning the cheat software on and off throughout the video. The first evidence of aimbot use is at the beginning of the video at the 0:03 mark in the now-deleted video. Around the 1:10 and 1:35 mark of Sant's video, his cursor locks onto a player, scoring a headshot, and then no longer locks onto the player. This shows Sant hiding his aimbot. Koneko notes that naming the video this way and using an aimbot is super cheeky. He also notes how he managed to get away with it while being in Roblox's Video Star program, while he was clearly cheating. Koneko then noted that Arsenal developers are investigating the situation and suggests that Sant will be banned. A day later, on March 2, 2021, Koneko made a follow-up video where he explained the results of the scandal and some details that he had left out in the previous video. In another now-deleted video titled 23 Kills, Con mi segunda cuenta Arsenal Roblox at the 0:40 mark, Sant is shown using a gun to shoot through a staircase to kill a player. This shows that Santiago cheats many times in the game to claim that he is good at the game, when in fact he is cheating, which makes things worse for him. Koneko, who is a pro at Arsenal, shows enough evidence in all of this to show that he is cheating the system. Response. Koneko then explains that many YouTubers and Roblox users have called Sant to account for this behavior, including Greenaldokits123 and John Roblox. The RTC Twitter account also tweeted about the situation. Koneko notes that Sant uses exploits to pretend to be good at video games while exploiting. Koneko also did some digging and found a few more videos from Sant where he hacked into those videos, which have now been removed as well. Koneko then notes that you can't give people free passes just because they are YouTubers, and then uses the term caught in 4K to show everyone what he did. According to Parlo, Santiago tweeted back at @Rolvastuff and at EMIRPF94, saying,
Soy un hacker, admito use para mí está bien, soy un sucio jugador.
Santiago's response to Rolv, this shows that he admitted to using exploits. However, he took responsibility for his actions, unlike other YouTubers who have been caught up in similar scandals in the past. A stereotypical obby. I recorded a walkthrough, but with a bad ending. I left the link in the description under this video. It has a number. Now I'll get to the gist of the game. There are levels like 1. Very easy. The first stage is the beginning of the game, like a hint, where the assistant tells you what to do and how to avoid dangers. The very easy stage has 10 levels, 0 to 10, 2, easy. When you reach level 10, you will be in the easy stage. The levels will become a little harder, and the music will slow down a little. 1020. 3. Normal. When you reach level 20, you will be in the normal stage. The lower half of the void is dark, but when you look up, you can still see the sun and the sky. The stages get more difficult, 20 to 30. 4. Hard. After completing 30 levels, the screen will turn blue for a few seconds. The music will be very slow and distorted, and there will be an eye in the sun. The levels will become strange and funny. 30 to 40. 5. Extreme. 40 levels. The unknown appears often at this stage. The levels look surprisingly like real situations. 4050. 6. 50 to 60. Distorted version of very easy. Regarding the endings in this game, there is a good, bad, and the James ending. I'll start with the good ending. It is a more difficult ending, unlike the bad ending. To get it, you must first not miss the dialogue at the beginning of the game. This will cause a red, distorted dialogue at the end of the chat with the assistant, and this will be the signal to activate this path. Next, you will have access to 3 different mini-games on levels 30 to 49. A slightly noticeable trail of gray cubes will appear 3 times, indicating the mini-games. Completing all 3 mini-games will give you the corresponding badges and the Good Ending Part 1 badge. Note, getting the Good Ending badge makes it impossible to get the bad ending unless you remove the badge. After that, continue and finish the obby as usual. If anything, I have a video of the bad ending. Yes, it's the same video I left in the description under number 8. This is a hint on how to get it. The bad ending is achieved by playing the game. Normally skip the intro dialogue to avoid starting the good ending until you reach level 60, where several assistants will appear on screen and the phrase "This is not Obby" voiced by Sam, a software automatic mouth, will be repeated over and over. The player wakes up in a room resembling a school basement before removing the VR headset and being instantly killed by the assistant or entity, as stated in the game. Now the James ending. The James ending can be obtained by typing 1984 into the chat once at the title screen. When starting the obby, the player must jump out of stage 0 until he teleports to fight the assistant. You must defeat the assistant to obtain this ending. Ribs. Now the James ending. The James ending can be obtained by typing 1984 into the chat once at the title screen. When starting the obby, the player must jump out of stage 0 until he teleports to fight the assistant. You must defeat the assistant to obtain this ending. On February 21, 2021, Ribs posted her first animated video titled Roblox Noobs, which garnered more views. She then uploaded a second part, which garnered even more views than the first. Ribs has consistently created a variety of short animations, including topics such as Roblox's chat filter and Roblox's toxic players, and has continued to create content for Tower Defense Simulator. Ribs recently shared a video where she broadcasted her gameplay, interacted with her fans via voice chat, and played various Roblox games, including Tower of Hell, Friday Night Funkin', and Free Draw. On September 11, 2023, Hawks tweeted about Ribs, accusing her of allegedly harassing and sending explicit images to a 15-year-old boy between the ages of 18 and 19. Hawks also included a link to documentation of the charges against Ribs. SimBuilder getting arrested. Mikhail Olsen, known as SimBuilder, is a Roblox developer known primarily for his experience in vehicle simulators. He came to Roblox on September 19, 2008 and has not been active since his arrest. On September 9, 2023, SimBuilder was arrested by the U.S. Parks Police at the Fort Mason Arts and Culture Center in San Francisco, California. The arrest came from attempting to enter the Arts and Culture Center during the Roblox Developers Conference 2023 event at Roblox Developers 2023. But she reportedly had not received an invitation to the event. He was then booked that night at SanF's office in San Francisco for a fee for car firearm coverings and possession of a magazine with large capacity and armored ammunition. SimBuilder was released from prison about a year later. On September 19, 2023, SimBuilder was terminated by Roblox. The reasons for his cancellation have not been compiled, but there are likely reasons for his termination in relation to the event at RDC-3. Femby's Restaurant. Femby's Restaurant, formerly Rooters, is a Robloxia restaurant chain. They said only Fembroxian, the male Robloxian, who dressed the female Robloxian. The RRA gives this restaurant a rating of 12 tenths. Followal. Followal in Roblox generally refers to users who are known to follow a particular anomalous phenomenon or a very large number of accounts. It's not a standard Roblox function. This is what follow shows well. Users or bots that follow millions of accounts. There was an explanation about Roblox. Roblox is sometimes 10 million and has an extraordinarily large number of follow relationships. These are often inferred as bot accounts or accounts used for dark purposes, causes related to security, or strange behavior. Users can arouse alarm bells and curiosity when they follow someone with the Follow All feature. There have been cases where users following a particular Follow All account were reported via their own banned accounts. However, it is unclear whether there is a direct cause or random relationship, gains or experiences related to the concept. Roblox experience and game passes may pass a pass under the name Follow All. This is displayed in this concept sometimes as a joke, as a way to attract attention, or as a way to assert follow everything actual function. It is important to understand that Roblox has episodes features for users and games. This is a legitimate way to keep up with the update or see what your friends are playing. However, Follow All as a unique unit or broad question refers to much more extreme and unusual behaviors of reports given according to so many others. If you encounter an account with so many followers or followers, it is best to be aware in general as it is either a bot or is associated with unusual activity. Throw design contests, also known as avatar design contests, encourage people to create original drawings using the RTHRO scale choices. The winners of each contest receive $500, and their submission is placed in the marketplace for people to buy and wear. The inaugural contest began on December 12, 2018 and concluded on January 2, 2019. The second game began on July 12, 2019 and concluded on August 2, 2019. The third contest began on March 31, 2020 and concluded on April 14, 2020. The fourth game began on January 29, 2021 and concluded on February 19, 2021. On February 8, 2019, the winners of the first contest were announced. The first bundle, Amory the Undead Necromancer, debuted on the same day. On August 30, 2019, the winners of the second contest were announced. The first bundle, Beck the Fire God, debuted on October 25, 2019. On May 14, 2020, the winners of the third contest were announced. On June 17, 2020, another winner was added to the announcement blog post. On July 23, 2021, the winners of the fourth contest were announced. These contests are run on Twitter, and players must submit their entries as a response to their official contest tweet. Kool Killer. Kool Killer, also known as Kool-Aid Killer, is a future killer in Forsaken. He is based on the Kool-Aid Man, a cartoon mascot from the 1990s who is now on a murder rampage. Kool Killer is primarily influenced by the Roblox game Kool Killer, an old asymmetrical horror game that was popular at the time. Kool Killer resembles the Kool-Aid Man almost identically, but with some obvious changes, such as distinct limbs and facial features. Kool Killer is a gigantic glass pitcher filled with probably Kool-Aid, with anthropomorphic dark green eyes, large angry brows, and a wide smile. Kool Killer has long limbs, and one of his arms is slightly larger than the other. Kool Killer carries a chainsaw with its larger arm and a minion staff with its smaller arm. Videos. Kool Killer is a horror parody video from the now-defunct gagfilms.com website. Dane Bue, who created Annoying Orange, shot and published the video to YouTube. It's essentially a violent, extremely edgy satire of horror movie trailers that is not meant to be taken seriously. Kool Killer appears in more videos when he kills individuals in various settings that the designer dislikes. Games. In the early 2010s, Clone Trooper 1019 now Maximumid, a 12-year-old Roblox developer, picked up Kool Killer and created a 5-part game series based on him. The most popular Kool Killer ideation is Kool Killer VI, the final inception. The game is a very simple horror game in which a group of survivors must live while the user controls and kills people as Kool Killer. The game's plot revolved around the players losing communication with their radios, having to wait for a rescue chopper to aid them, avoiding him for a while, and not dying. Clone Trooper would emerge from the aircraft and shoot Kool Killer. It was later privated by Maximumid. He dislikes the overly dramatic, cringe-worthy narrative. Only remakes of the game are playable, which can be found here. Purple Indie. Purple Indie is a limited, unique headwear released by Roblox on March 11, 2011. It may have been purchased for 7 Robux with a supply of 100 copies. It's the 6th version in the Skate series. As of April 7, 2023, only 29 copies remained, and it had been favorited 10,192 times. Uuhhh's Cap. Uuhhh's Cap is a cap that Roblox released in its marketplace on March 16, 2016. As of May 31, 2022, it had been purchased 3,446 times and favorited 1,155. Blame John. Blame John is a popular term in Roblox that became quite prevalent with the introduction of the hat and gear, Blame John tie and protest sign, Blame John, in 2010, following its initial birth as a forum phrase. The John in the statement alludes to Shedletsky, Roblox's creative director at the time. Stravant, the original author of this term, said that the trend started with an out-of-context comment he made in a forum post. The phrase Blame John appears to be derived from the idea that Shedletsky may have total control over the website and may wreak havoc on it. As a result, the term was frequently used to sarcastically blame Shedletsky for anything that went wrong, especially when a poorly managed or controversial Roblox feature was released on the website, client, or development studio. The Shedletsky Roblox figure looks to be dressed in a white Blame John shirt. Salad Hairs. Salad Hair is a user-generated content headgear that was released in the marketplace by Maya Certimcius on March 19, 2020. It may be acquired for a minimum of 50 Robux. The price is presently being changed by the dynamic price floor. As of September 26, 2020, it had 2,658 purchases and 1,398 favorites.
You make me un poco loco!
Egg. You Make Me and Poco Loco is the game, which is based on the Poco Loco Egg meme. As of 2024, the game's material has been removed. This was a meme around 2018-2019. The song from this song was in Coco, which is when Miguel decided to perform on stage. Crown of the Dark Lord as SQL. Crown of the Dark Lord of SQL is a headgear designed by Shedletsky and released in the marketplace by Roblox on December 8, 2008. It was designed and provided just to the Roblox administrator Nubo07. As of May 6, 2021, it had received 4,743 favorites. Eating Bue Face. Crown of the Dark Lord of SQL is a headgear designed by Shedletsky and released in the marketplace by Roblox on December 8, 2008. It was designed and provided just to the Roblox administrator Nubo07. As of May 6, 2021, it had received 4,743 favorites. Storybook RP. Storybook Roleplay, also known as SBRP, Storybook RP, and Paper Mario Roleplay 2 is a game created by Papercutter 7001 that is presently playable. Pre-release and early builds to 019-2020 before the game's release. The game was once known as SP Roleplay, but it was eventually renamed Paper Mario Roleplay 2 before its first release in June 2020. Initial launch to 0202023. On June 27, 2020, the game was released on Roblox at version 1.01. Roblox SB Roleplay was a Roblox game that was removed numerous times but then re-uploaded countless times, presumably owing to copyright issues. There are more than 10,000 morphs. R15. R15 is the basic avatar body and animation rig in Roblox, with more joints than R6 and the ability to bend. The model is called by the amount of body pieces it possesses 15 rather than 6, R6. The model was made accessible to the public early on in the form of a testing site. As stated in the experience description, All of the present animations are only temporary and will most likely be updated in the future. R15 is now accessible to the public on Roblox. Previously, to activate R15, customers would navigate to the Create page, choose the Experiences tab, and set up the game with the body type enabled. To add R15 to your published experience, open it in Roblox Studio. From there, select Game Settings and then the Avatar tab. Currently, certain accessories are not properly offset on the avatar. Not every gear works. Roblox is actively adapting all of the accessories and gears to work with version 15. However, with over 12,000 accessories on the market, it is unlikely that all of them will be optimized for usage with R15. Hillo is a Roblox developer and user-generated content producer at Pixelbit Studio. He also manages to promote updates for Tower Heroes, share artwork with fans, troubleshoot issues with the game, and design various plush figures. Hillo promotes Tower Heroes with new plush figures, a growth system, and rendering, while also seeking suggestions for updates. Hillo's unique work on Tower Heroes has been praised by the X community, and Roblox_RTC and FateFabled have noted her enjoyment of the game and its quality. Coffin Weight Lapel Pin Opening Hoax. Coffin Weight Lapel Pin is a front accessory that Roblox released in the marketplace on September 26, 2019. It may be purchased for a minimum of 60 Robux. The price is presently being changed by the dynamic price floor. As of November 1, 2019, it had 16,335 purchases and 3,273 favorites. Folder Mask. In Roblox development, folder mask is not a common phrase with a built-in function similar to an image mask in Photoshop or make 3D versions in Blender. However, depending on the context of your inquiry and standard Roblox development techniques, it might relate to a variety of concepts. Visual masking for user interface elements or 3D objects. UI masking. Although Roblox Studio lacks a direct mask feature for UI components such as UIM ESK instances, developers frequently accomplish visual masking effects to construct bespoke shapes and display just particular sections of the underlying UI. Clips descendants on frame objects are generally used in conjunction with correctly placed image labels or image buttons with transparent backgrounds. Some developers utilize viewport frames with appropriate mesh settings to generate complex masking effects for UI or 3D objects. 3D object masking. For 3D models, particularly those used in UGC user-generated content, such as hats or masks, the term mask refers to the 3D model itself, which covers a piece of the character's face or head. When designing this, artists model the mask using external tools such as Blender before exporting it to Roblox Studio. A mask layer in texturing can refer to a transparent PNG file that helps designate the end of an outfit or accessory. To organize game components like as scripts, models, UI elements, and audio, use Roblox Studio's Explorer window folders. This is critical for keeping the project clean and manageable, particularly as games get more complicated. While not a mask in the visual sense, a well-organized folder structure allows developers to mask clutter and readily locate certain components, making the development process more efficient. Common methods include creating folders for distinct aspects of the game, for example, gameplay, UI, environment, tools. Kwebbelkop. Kwebbelkop is one of the next bots that hump players and evade. It was introduced to the Valentine's Day update on February 14, 2025. It is typically observed on public servers. The picture appears to be a 3D tuber model in the form of a person with brows and long brown wavy hair, maybe wearing black spectacles, a little mole on his cheek, and an orange t-shirt. The graphic depicts the digital Kwebbelkop paradigm in which YouTuber Kwebbelkop leverages AI technology to expedite the video creation process. Tuba Filter hosts the entire image as well as some relevant information. Bot hours. Bots are artificial intelligence-controlled hosts. They serve as an extra NPC in a variety of game variants. They can be comrades C multiplayer or opponents C endless timeless and multiplayer. Bots may be created with the SB command C donation. To summon a bot, enter the command SB 1/2x allies x enemy count host number upgrade count. Example, using SB11 class, a 1/5 creates one ally Equinox host bot with 5 upgrades. If host is not supplied, the bot will spawn as a random host, similar to the re and raw commands. If no upgrade count is supplied, the bot will spawn with the player's current upgrade count. The command re summons a random enemy bot, whereas ra summons a random ally bot. The number of upgrades they spawn with is determined on the player's current level of upgrades. The menu includes a bots learn option, which allows bots to improve their skills. These have been utilized to defeat game modes and create a combat skill level that is nearly identical to that of a player. However, the bots learn feature often only learns one character or boss at a time, making it difficult to adjust to new characters. This does not include any other AI, for example, enemies than bots. It is uncertain whether the skill boost from bots learn is saved when you depart. Charlie1. Charlie1 is a typical Robloxian who is well known for being the subject of several Robloxian hoaxes, the most of which show her as being murdered. On the evening of March 24, 2021, Sydney Mendoza, born February 9, 2010, also known as Charlie1, vanished from her house, heading towards the town of Forstford. She had previously left the house to go somewhere, presumably to a distant town, following a disagreement with her family. Her relatives soon heard her call for aid when Spencer Russell took her. Her family reported her missing from town, and a week later, officials launched a search and rescue mission. It is uncertain whether the skill boost from bots learn is saved when you depart. Spencer Russell then hacked her BloxTube account, changing the channel name to Hypnotest and uploading disturbingly horrific movies. Those movies would normally be similar to a typical playthrough video, except that once the player dies, it is substituted by footage of Spencer Russell stabbing or cutting Sydney Mendoza for 5 seconds. Sydney was recovered drifting in the perfumed stream on April 12th, more than 3 weeks after she disappeared from the area. She was covered in blood and debris from leaves and mud, had over 50 stab wounds, 20 slashes on her body, and her face had been ripped off. Following the finding, a full police investigation was launched the next day, and felon Spencer Russell was captured more than 4 months later for killing Sydney Mendoza. Sydney was recovered drifting in the perfumed stream on April 12th, more than 3 weeks after she disappeared from the area. She was covered in blood and debris from leaves and mud, had over 50 stab wounds, 20 slashes on her body, and her face had been ripped off. Following the finding, a full police investigation was launched the next day, and felon Spencer Russell was captured more than 4 months later for killing Sydney Mendoza. Spencer Russell was charged with several murder charges and a count of hacking Charlie Plays Games on September 19, 2021. The next month, Spencer Russell was found to be responsible for Sydney's death and the hacking of Charlie Plays Games. Russell will be ineligible for release from jail after being sentenced to life in prison on November 1, 2021. Spencer Russell has previously been sentenced to prison for unsuccessfully grabbing children from stores and parks, kidnapping them, murdering them, and even hacking their BloxTube accounts. Although he was eventually released, the government kept an eye on him in case he tried to kidnap children or hack a BloxTube account again. Spencer went to Brookhaven, where he remained for months until being apprehended and detained by authorities. Spencer's first and only successful murder and hacking attempt occurred when he murdered Sydney Mendoza. Following the news of Sydney Mendoza's abduction and then the hacking of Charlie Plays Games, a lot of people and news outlets took note. Later, several of them began creating videos about her departure and channel, giving birth to the Sydney Gone genre. They commonly referred to her online alias, Charlie1, or her BloxTube channel, Charlie Plays Games. A shockingly gruesome photo of Sydney Mendoza's dead body, released on Twitter and other social media on April 13th by the same individual who had previously slain her, also made headlines, and a shockingly gruesome video of Sydney Mendoza being killed was released on BloxTube. before BloxTube moderation and staff removed the video and every video uploaded since her missing date for violating the community guidelines, and the channel was later terminated. Sydney Mendoza, prior to abduction. She was born on February 9, 2010, to Ashton Hebert and Brenton Fletcher. Sydney Mendoza was 11 years old when she disappeared. Sydney Mendoza was allegedly a big fan of cartoons such as Pokémon and other television series, as well as painting. On Christmas Eve 2020, she moved into the family's new home for the first time, while her entire family traveled to the United States on December 15, 2020, according to her parents. Sydney wanted to go back to his previous country after leaving the new one and was dissatisfied. Despite this, Sydney came to like the new nation. Nonetheless, she was quickly ridiculed and loathed at her school, Waterford Middle School. Sydney Mendoza had a furious dispute with her on the day she disappeared and threatened to leave the house. When her family left the house to get something from the shop, she was told to keep her own promise and go early in the night. She even has a BloxTube account called Charlie Plays Games where she plays games and records her gameplay. To escape COPPA detection, she would often disguise herself as a 13-year-old. During abduction, the kidnapper at the moment hacked Charlie Plays Games. First, the hacker would rename the channel to Hypnotist. Subscribers became aware of the spontaneous name channel change and began to unsubscribe from her in droves. The hacker would then rename the final movie, leading further subscribers to depart. Charlie was losing monetization rights owing to a decrease in subscribers. The hacker would then begin to take over her channel's content creation. Spencer Russell. Spencer Russell was born January 4, 2004. He was reared in Nevada by an aggressive, Uuhhh-obsessed father and a 15-year-old mother, who was a slave for Spencer's dad. Xonnek Eclipse. Xonnek Eclipse Online Now Warhead Community is a public group created by Dr. Rofatnik for the development of SEO Sonic Simulator. Sega removed the group and all of its games on December 29, 2021, owing to copyright infringement and claims against Dr. Rofatnik, who has since been sacked. The Last Egg of 2012 Exploit. The Last Egg of 2012 is a limited edition headgear that Roblox released on the marketplace on April 5, 2012. Players had to gather all of the other eggs before obtaining this egg, making it the last egg received during the 2012 Roblox Easter egg hunt. It was also one of the most often encountered eggs in the game. Of the 451,642 copies of this item that exist, more than 427,727 were spread through exploits. It became restricted on August 10, 2022. As of August 14, 2022, it had 14,568 favorites. Tix Cap Special Edition. Tix Cap Special Edition is a headgear that Roblox released to the marketplace on December 1, 2020. It may be gotten by redeeming the coupon included with the Tix, Flex, and Epic Pex figure pack toy. The item has led many people to assume that Tix are returning. However, they are not. As of September 10, 2021, it had received 2,797 favorites. Report abuse emoji. To report abusive emojis or other content on Roblox, look for a report abuse button near the content or user. This button is normally found within the app or on the website. Alternatively, to reach the report option, go to the user's profile and click the three dots next to the chat button. When reporting, offer clear details about the abusive material or behavior so that Roblox moderators may efficiently resolve the issue. Confederate Army Cap. On June 18, 2009, Roblox released the old vintage cap item to the marketplace. It may be purchased for a minimum of 105 Robux. The price is presently being changed by the dynamic price floor. By December 28, 2024, it has been favorited 8,208 times. Roblox Winter Games and Summer Games. There are the following types of winter and summer games in Roblox. 1. Roblox 2014 Winter Games. Roblox 2014 Winter Games was a Roblox event that started on January 31, 2014 and ended on February 10, 2014. Universes were introduced for the first time at this event. The event's lobby was the lodge. Popular Roblox user Asimo389 made the most of the lodge, while userback made the ski lift. 2. Winter Games 2015. After the Winter Games in 2014, the second Winter Games event was the 2015 Winter Games. In contrast to the previous, Roblox developers' games acted as the setting, rather than universes. There were 2 rewards for each of the games, which included Apocalypse Rising, Flood Escape, Reason to Die, and Top Roblox Runway Model. The event took place between January 19th and February 1st, 2015. 2016 Old Roblox Debate. Though occasionally as a traditional stage, the 2016 Roblox era is frequently regarded as a pivotal moment in the company's history, signaling the start of a more popular, corporate-driven platform. Users remember past years' simpler games and user-generated material. David Blocks. David Blocks 1994 is a game on Roblox and a themed era for Retroblox, originally known as Retro Studio, created by Roblox Santyler. David Blocks 1994 serves as a fictional Roblox client, illustrating how Roblox might have appeared if it had been developed in 1994. On November 4, 2021, Array made the game available for public editing. As of July 19, 2022, the David Blocks 1994 time period was removed from Retro Studio. However, games created during that time before this date can still be accessed. Games that featured David's era have since been categorized simply as 2012. Obama Bike. The Obama Bike, often referred to as the Ghost Bicycle, is a somewhat uncertain legend and a popular internet horror story. Essentially, it is a white bicycle that appears to be riding on its own. Here is the full story.
My name is Jedamaster Moon, and you will never believe the story I am about to tell you. I made a living out of making random videos on YouTube under the same name. I wasn't doing very well. Few people watched my videos and I had barely any money. It was a cold autumn night. I was in a bar trying to search for inspiration. As the bartender handed me a drink, he asked, "How are you doing?" "Horrible," I said. "I'm trying to find something interesting to make a video on. It's my career and I hit rock bottom." "Well," the bartender said, "if you're looking for something interesting for your videos, you should check out the Obama Bike." The Obama Bike? As ridiculous as it sounded, I was intrigued. "You haven't heard? It's all over the news," the bartender exclaimed. "The Obama Bike?" I repeated. "Some guy living in Robloxity saw it out their window. A bike rolling down the street by itself." My excitement dropped. "That's what bikes do," I said. "Yeah, until it turned around and went back up." "WHAT? I know. Sounds ridiculous, right?" the bartender said while handing another person a drink. People around the bar started listening in. The police thought the same thing, and they sent him back home. At that point, the story would have died, except some else got actual footage of it. "Seriously?" a woman yelled in the back. The bike was spinning around before suddenly crashing into the bushes before it disappeared. The person who reported it in the first place and the person who had the footage were paid 60,000 and 11,000 Robux by the media. Now, freelance YouTubers and journalists are all heading to Robloxity to try to earn some cash, while everyone chatted around me. I was lost in my own thoughts. 60,000 Robux just for reporting it. This was it. This was the story that was going to make my career. I called my neighbors and asked for someone to take care of my cats in my house. Then I got in my car and speeded toward Robloxity. Now, freelance YouTubers and journalists are all heading to Robloxity to try to earn some cash, while everyone chatted around me. I was lost in my own thoughts. 60,000 Robux just for reporting it. This was it. This was the story that was going to make my career. I called my neighbors and asked for someone to take care of my cats in my house. Then I got in my car and speeded toward Robloxity. Suddenly, a siren blared. I looked up as the people outside the bus started going crazy. The bus driver frantically took out his radio and listened in. A bike has been spotted on 6th Avenue rolling down by itself. I had barely any time to register this before he hit the pedal and drove forward. I hit my face on seat as the driver swerved down the street with people screaming, barely dodging the bus. There was a huge crowd ahead. The bus driver jammed the brakes as I almost hit my head, jumping out of the bus and running as fast as I could toward the street with my camera rolling. I pushed my way to the front of the crowd to see a bike. A bike just standing still on the road. I had enough money for a few days in a cheap motel. The mattress was patched and moldy, and the sheets were too dirty for my comfort, so I threw them in the closet. As I laid in bed, I wondered if coming here was really worth it. What if the whole thing was a sham, just like the bike on the road today? No, if it was fake, I could show evidence of the fraud. I could perhaps be even more successful. I couldn't let myself have any doubts, because at some point, this investigation became the deciding factor in my career. I closed my eyes and let the warm embrace of sleep comfort me. 3 weeks. A total of 3 weeks had passed, and there had been no sightings. There had been riots outside the homes of the people who had originally seen the bike, and they were forced to move. Everyone was saying the Obama bike incident was a setup, and the whole incident happened because the citizens of Roblox City wanted their rural city to gain fame. Everyone was saying the Obama bike incident was a setup, and the whole incident happened because the citizens of Roblox City wanted their rural city to gain fame. I lay in my makeshift sleeping bag and sighed. To be continued.
The Obama bike is a vehicle in the game Roblox City that operates autonomously, as if an actual player is controlling it. This myth gained popularity thanks to a well-known YouTuber named GreenLGoKits123, who featured it in a video released on October 31st, 2019. Called the scariest thing I've ever seen in Roblox, in the video, GreenLGoKits is shown with his brother in the game, driving a police car and pursuing a bike that is moving forward until it encounters a hill and flips over. GreenLGoKits remarks that the bike still attempts to move forward, indicating that there might be a player riding it. Exactly 1 year later, on October 31st, 2020, GreenLGoKits shared another video about the myth titled The Only Real Roblox Myth. In this video, he explores the myth further and includes footage of the Obama bike uploaded by Mr.KNVI to his YouTube channel in November 2019. Shortly after the video was uploaded, Roblox City was overrun by fans of GreenLGoKits and myth hunters, all eager to capture footage of this enigmatic bike. The attempts to locate it were fruitless, presenting numerous setups and false leads. For the remainder of the year, the Obama bike was elusive in Roblox City. The bike that appeared to move on its own in GreenLGoKits' video was likely just a glitch, considering the game hasn't been updated since 2019, the footage created by Mr. Canzito, which GreenLGoKits mistakenly referenced as evidence, was primarily a trick he employed. Additionally, there is a straightforward glitch you can perform with any vehicle in the game that allows it to move on its own, essentially. I left all possible links on description for this video. The last egg of 2012 exploit. DaneBodeGeimer, who goes by TutyFruity9000 on Roblox, represents annoying orange gaming. At an unspecified time, Roblox discontinued TutyFruity9000's participation in the Roblox Video Stars program for reasons that remain unclear. TutyFruity9000. DaneBodeGeimer, who goes by TutyFruity9000 on Roblox, represents annoying orange gaming. At an unspecified time, Roblox discontinued TutyFruity9000's participation in the Roblox Video Stars program for reasons that remain unclear. So this part is going to the end. Don't forget about like and subscribe for third part of Second Leave. Bye and see ya!